Hello everybody, today's lesson will be grammar. We are going to deal with adjectives, the comparative and the superlative degrees of adjectives. Dear students, do you know that every adjective has 3 forms? Yes, it has 3 forms. Form 1, when we describe one person, one thing, one object, etc. For example, A is short. Form 2 is when we compare to people, to things, to objects, etc. Such as A is shorter than B. Form 3 is when we compare one to a group, such as A is the shortest of all, or A is the shortest in the group. Generally speaking, there are 2 types of adjectives regarding the number of syllables in them. The first kind is called short adjectives. Short adjectives contain 1 or 2 syllables, or 1 or 2 vowels, such as tall, small, big, clever, safe, hot, etc. While long adjectives contain more than 2 syllables or more than 2 vowels, such as expensive, dangerous, beautiful, etc. We use the comparative degree of adjectives when we compare to people, to objects, to things, etc. In short adjectives, we can add er to the adjective. er than. For example, fast, faster than. Old, older than. Another example, suppose that A is 10 years old and B is 15 years old. How can we say it using comparative degree? B is older than A, while A is younger than B. Dears, here are some spelling rules. If your adjective ends with E, just add R, such as large, larger than, nice, nicer than, safe, safer than. If the adjective ends in a vowel plus consonant, we double the consonant before adding er, such as big, bigger than, hot, hotter than, fat, fatter than. Finally, if the adjective ends in a consonant plus y, we cross the y and add ier, such as happy, happier than, easy, easier than, heavy, heavier than, busy, busier than. Now, let's ask ourselves how to put long adjectives into the comparative degree. Of course, we cannot add er at the end of long adjectives. So what will we do? We will add more or less before the adjective. If we have 2 cars, car 1, its price is 500,000 pounds, and car 2, its price is 600,000 pounds. How can to express this difference in price using the comparative degree? We can say car 2 is more expensive than car 1, or car 1 is less expensive than car 2, or car 1 is cheaper than car 2. Now, let's move to the superlative degree. We use this degree when we compare more than 2 people, to objects, to things, etc., or when comparing one to a group. With short adjectives, we add the before the adjective and est at the end of the adjective. For example, if child number A is 10 years old, Child number B is 12 years old. And child C is 14 years old. How can to express this difference in age using the superlative degree? We can say A is the youngest of all his friends, and C is the oldest of them. Notice that we use of plus persons and in plus family or place. So in his class, in his family, of his friends, and so on. Now, dears, how to put long adjectives into the superlative degree? We add the most or the least before the adjective. Here is an example. If we have 3 cars, car 1, its price is 500,000 pounds. Car 2, its price is 600,000 pounds. Car 3, its price is 800,000 pounds. So we can say car 3 is the most expensive one, while car 1 is the least expensive one. Now let's move to the most important part in our lesson. Irregular adjectives. Irregular adjectives. If I'm speaking about one person, I say this person is good. Comparing A to B, we must say A is better than B. And C is the best. C is the best. So good, better than the best. A is bad. B is also bad. But A is worse than B. And C is the worst. If your school is far and my school is far, but my school is farther than or further than your school. But student number C, his school is the farthest or the furthest. Little, less than, or the least. Much and many, more than, or the most. Dear students, this is the end of today's grammar lesson. It was very simplified. Thank you for paying attention and see you very soon in another grammar lesson.